Hi, my name is Robert Chelle with Chelle Law, and my law firm assists veterinary associates with employment contract and independent contractor agreement issues. Today I'm going to talk about what is the Prosal compensation model in a veterinary clinic. So there are hundreds of ways that a veterinary clinic can pay a veterinary associate. It could be a straight base salary. It could be based purely on productivity, or in this case, it could be a Prosal method, which kind of combines the two of those. And so Prosal is short for production-based salary. And so the Prosal method is basically they come up with a smaller guaranteed base, and then whatever the rest of the amount left over is based upon the veterinary associate's productivity. So let me give an example. Let's say a veterinary associate's working at an office for $100,000 a year, and that's their guaranteed base, and there's no productivity involved. It's just you just come in, do your work, get paid $100,000, done. Other places will base it purely on productivity, meaning it's like an eat what you kill model. You'll only get paid on what's collected by the practice for your services, and it'll be some kind of percentage. And so in that scenario, it may be somewhere between, 28 to 35% would be kind of a normal amount if you're being paid purely on net collections. So whatever the office collects from your direct services, minus usually products and that type of thing, that's what you get paid. Prosal combines the two, so you'd get, let's just say in this scenario, if you had a $100,000 base before, maybe you get $75,000 guaranteed base, and then you get a percentage of the collections above that. I believe the Prosal method states that 18% is kind of a normal amount after the guaranteed base. So if you had a $75,000 guaranteed base, then you would kind of take that amount away from whatever you collected on a monthly basis, and then whatever was left over, you'd get 18% of that. Hopefully that makes sense. Is one model better than another? No, it really depends upon the veterinary associate. Having no opportunity for production bonuses can be frustrating for some who are very productive. Whereas there are some that get completely stressed out, having to worry about their productivity, and would much prefer kind of the security of having a guaranteed base. So it really depends upon the vet associate of which model they would feel most comfortable, working under. It's generally not going to be your option. So you're going to have to look at different job opportunities and see kind of how they compensate their veterinary associates, and then determine if it's a good fit for you or not. I think it's always a little risky to come into a job and be paid purely on productivity. I mean, in fact, it's a really stupid idea. When you've never worked somewhere before, you honestly, they may tell you what their volumes are, but usually they're different when you actually show up. The volatility in the veterinary industry as well, I find, especially over the last couple of years with the staffing problems. Maybe some volume metrics from the past are not like a good gauge of what's happening right now. If you can't staff with vet techs or front office or any of that, it's going to affect the productivity of the vet. And so coming into a job where you're paid purely on productivity without any history with the organization is a recipe for disaster potentially. So I would always ask for some kind of guarantee, at least in the first year or two, and then maybe switch to hybrid model, Prosal model, something like that after the fact. Prosal obviously gives you a little more security because you're getting a guaranteed amount, so there's a floor, but then you also have the benefit of having a higher ceiling. But once again, it really is volume dependent. Volume dependent based upon the organization you're working with. So that's what a Prosal method is. Very basic analysis of it. If you have any questions about your employment agreement or an independent contractor agreement, feel free to contact my law firm. at the phone number listed below in the description. You can reach us through our website listed below as well. So anyway, thank you for watching the video. Take care. Bye.